His nephew has been a long time great family friend, and that's how I got to know Tommy. Back in back in the mid '80s, at some functions after that, and we were in the same ballpark when in '98 when I was in with Medicine Hat. We were in Great Falls, and he was there working with the Dodgers club there. We were there in the same ballpark. I was with Toronto then. And then we saw each other again for a Shoeless Joe Jackson event that he was emceeing. And then we've talked on the phone, and I also saw him at the winter meetings. So Tommy was a great baseball man. Tommy loved people, loved to have a good time, and was a hard-working baseball man. He put in a lot of work, and as a scout, as a minor league manager, winter ball manager, and then in the big leagues, all that became history. But he put in a great deal of work, sacrificed a lot, and got rewarded for it. Tommy was a ultimate motivator. He could make a stubborn mule want to run. I mean, and he lived it himself. He was also a tough guy, and he helped a lot of people, did a lot of good things. But there was a time, it wasn't just when he was young, even when he was older. Tommy would fight at the drop of a hat, and he was a go-getter, and I mean a great baseball man, and like I said, helped a lot of people, and he could do some kind of motivation, and sometimes that gets overlooked. They think it's more motivation than it was managerial. But he was a great behind-the-scenes manager. He was a great in-game manager, and something that people didn't know. End of the season, when they expanded the roster, like if they were at home or on the road, he would have the young players come out early, even on the road, and they would work out, get their work in. They weren't just coming there and sitting on the bench for the games. They were getting their work in. And if you were with his clubs back then, you were going to work or else. Yes, Joe is from Greenville, and they had family here. And usually Dean Kennett, Tommy's nephew, as Tommy nicknamed him Buster. So to this day, I call him Dino Buster. Dino would drive him around, and Tommy would be all over the place, accommodating different groups, different teams, schools, going and speaking. And he raised a lot of money down through the years, helped a whole lot of people. And Joe and Tommy met when he was pitching with the Greenville Spinners here, and they moved to Fullerton back like in the early mid '60s, and he was scouting out there then, scouting and doing short season managing, and great family. Here quite often, every chance he got, they would usually come back, usually at least once a year for a long time. And then as they got older and things started changing, that got tougher to do. But he was all over Greenville quite a bit. Mainly the work ethic he had. I mean, he loved baseball, and he didn't just talk it; he did it. He worked extremely hard, and great to see somebody like that get rewarded for it.